Stock market's up again.
Well, now it's down. We're not hearing about it. And his on again, off again trade war is setting alarms off around the world. I mean, heads of state, investors, consumers, nobody really knows whether to take Trump seriously because he does continue to say he's going to do them and there's no way he won't. And then he delays it, pauses it. The question is whether he's crying wolf. Nobody is clear at this point where this is. One thing is for certain, though, underneath all of this is that prices have gone up. Prices have gone up at least 3%. Over the past month. Egg prices and housing, obviously, prices have gone up. The thing is, though, if you listen to Trump and some of his wealthier allies, these price increases are a small price to pay for the MAGA agenda.
As American people ready to get the country back on track and do what it needs to, or do what it takes to make that happen, absolutely. We're going to have to adjust some prices for it.
Now, we're going to have to adjust some prices for it. Republican Senator Markwayne Mullin, I mean, look, that's his point of view, but it may be easier for him than others. He's reportedly worth at least $31 million, one of the wealthiest members of Congress. This is what Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent had to say about it.
Access to cheap goods is not the essence of the American dream.
Access to cheap goods is not the essence of the American dream. Well, that's actually a really big topic of conversation, but it may be true for Secretary Bessent. He is a former hedge fund manager. He is worth at least $521 million. So it is true for him. And then there's Trump.
There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that.
Perhaps a little disturbance to somebody who says he's a billionaire. But to most Americans, his disturbance is serious turbulence. Surging prices are hurting Americans, and it is not what they expected.
Under my plan, incomes will skyrocket, inflation will vanish completely.
Jeff Zeleny is out front live outside the White House. So, Jeff, I just want to start with one thing that Trump said here, among others, but this one really stood out to me. He says he doesn't watch the markets. That would be a first if it's the case.
I mean, Aaron, skeptical eye rolls, even from the president's advisors and admirers over those 7 words, I don't even watch the market. But the market is watching the White House, and the uncertainty that has been here at the White House really over the last several days over this threat of a trade war, an actual trade war, a reversal of a trade war, all left to what is next. And the president, again, in the Oval Office today, said he is not going to make exemptions for the April 2nd round of reciprocal tariffs. That, of course, is an open question because he has made exemptions when the automakers came calling. He made exemptions again today when the president of Mexico said that they are cracking down on